It's 7:13 on the 2nd of February, Groundhog Day. And looks like we've got about an inch of snow. Come on, Flynn, let's go. Come. 31 degrees, so the snow is very sticky. Sunrise was at 6:50, 6:52, I think. Sunset's at 4:40. Hey, come on. Leave the squirrels alone. Flynn. Come on, Flynn. Good boy. And the snow is still hanging on the barn. Well, I made some rye bread yesterday. I put together the starters, plural, the night before. And I guess I got them in the oven around noon, 12:30. And had two small loaves in first, because I didn't know whether they would rise so high that they would get stuck between the grates in the oven if I had them on the bottom grate. So I had them on the top at temperature 425, and I guess about 20 minutes into it, I think it's supposed to cook for 30 minutes. About 20 minutes of crustier bread. The pan is not boiling anymore. And I looked over at the little hanging thermometer, and it's down 200 degrees. Down at 200 degrees, not down 200 degrees, but down at 200. So, pull the bread out, turn the oven off, turn it back on, get it back up to 425, and finish baking those. Kept an eye on the hanging thermometer, and she stayed up around 400. Just had the oven open a couple times. So I measured the height of the bread because it's been in there for 20 minutes. It wasn't going to rise anymore. So I put that on the bottom shelf. I put the last loaf on the top. The last loaf was a double batch for the house. The smaller loaves I was going to give away, but I screwed up on one. Normally you put a couple slices on the top for steam to expand or escape, so the bread doesn't blow apart. And I was too busy on one, stenciling letters into it, and forgot to do the other one. So the one that had the stenciled letters I gave to my brother at the time, and the other one I kept for the house too. So now I get plenty of rye bread. The big loaf came out perfect. Nice crispy crust, and it's huge. Rose nicely. All sliced up and wrapped up. Put it in the freezer. Just defrost slices if we need them. It's excellent with kibasi. If anybody out there eats kibasi, this rye bread is excellent with kibasi. Kibasi, a little mustard, and horseradish, and pierogies, and onions. That's stuff I never ate until I met my wife. Now when we have it, I eat too much. I like it so much. Well, you can see Travis Kent's room plowed. Really didn't need to get plowed. But he probably gets paid for each side he plows. So can't fault him for that. Travis has got some big equipment he's got paid for, so. Oh. I'm dragging this morning. Got a good night's sleep. I was in bed by 10. They didn't wake me up until, well, I guess 6:45. The wife was thinking about going down to Callis with the girlfriend off the street. The other guy that owns the property across from us, Mr. White, the young man from Exeter, New Hampshire, is talking about making a trip up. Get out of there. Come on. Make a trip up to his camp just to stay overnight because you got to go to Corinth. Corinth, Maine. There's a guy down there that makes cedar shapes that needs for the job he's working on in New Hampshire. Now, it must be a hell of a deal if he can drive 5 hours from Exeter to his camp up here and 5 hours back with a 3/4 ton truck, gasoline truck. And there has to be 30 or 40 gallons of gas. So $3 a gallon, it lends you to $120 to save on cedar shakes. But he asked me if he'd be able to get in his driveway. I told him if he wouldn't, he'd get stuck. Unless we had significant snow melt between now and next Wednesday. So he was thinking about just going to drive up to Corinth and then turn around and go back down. For taking care of business. So I said you're all more than welcome just to park your truck by the barn and hoof it into a camp. So I think he must be doing that. And since he's only coming up for a day, and overnight, he's going to get his dog Bucky home. I talked to you about Bucky last year. I had helped Mr. Wade to get his trailer and truck unstuck. And when we were done, the dog ran full speed into the back of my leg, so I broke my knee. Got a crazy dog. I don't know what kind of dog it is. Little rugrat. Well, bigger than a rugrat. Let's go. Let's go from the house. Come on. Wait, dead quiet. No wind. No noise. think I'm gonna pull the tractor and snowblower out for this stuff, especially at 31 degrees. We probably get up into the high 30s, maybe 40. And this stuff's gonna melt. So rather than get it down to the frozen ground and having it melt and create ice, just drive over it. No, come on, come on, let's go. A rare jet thing. Yeah. Up there, sit. There. No? Huh? Crazy thing. Thing. There it is. There he is up there. Come on, let's go. Tomorrow is the Sunville breakfast, where you can eat pancakes or waffle or both. Sausage patty, biscuit with sausage gravy, beans, eggs, coffee, juice. $8. You can't get breakfast anywhere for that. Especially all you can eat. I had breakfast at McDonald's and steak, egg, and cheese on a bagel with a large coffee and hash brown. Cost me $12. It used to be like $5 for the steak, egg, and cheese. And used to be $1 for coffee, any size. And now it's like $1.69 for a medium. And if you want you want a large, it's I think a 69-cent upcharge. So it's $2.40 for a cup of coffee. Bidenomics. House inflation 50 years. Now it's like, go. Yeah, this was an inch of snow. I have a little problem with my ankles, or my left ankle. I think it was 1972, July. I broke my left ankle. Playing softball, South Beach, Staten Island. Stood in the third base. There was a hole by the bag. The cleat went into the hole. My leg kept going. And well, we didn't have cell phones back then, so while we're waiting to get an ambulance, trying to get an ambulance, a cop car with 2 uniformed officers drove by and they held them up. held him down, and didn't get us an ambulance. They said, "Oh, we can't. We're not supposed to be here." So they took off. Can't see another squirrel. And the following year, I was stupid. I was riding a wheelie on my motorcycle. I think with Brian's dam, and try to go from. I was riding in first gear, a 1970 Honda CL350, and wanted to lower the revs while I'm on the wheelie, so I tried to shift. Unfortunately, I didn't drop the revs enough, and the bike came over. The rear fender hit the ground. Bike started to fall over to the right side. Put my foot down, my right foot, and properly drove over the ankle. Let's go in the house, bud. Come. Come up, up, up. All right. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.